You want to lead us in?
Hey everybody, it's Fernando from the Rollback Podcast. Sorry if my voice is a little messed up. My voice is still gone because A, I lost at the Royal Rumble, and B, I teach. So yeah,
You yell at your kids a lot.
my fifth graders.
Fair. Do they like make you want to like bash your head into the desk because they don't listen?
Some of them do.
Oh God, I cannot imagine you as a teacher. Terrifying or hilarious. I don't know which.
It's a mixture of both.
Christ. But so what are we reviewing today, Fernie?
We are reviewing probably a movie that gets lost in the 90s. Phantoms. Because Affleck, you the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Again, Ben. No bullshit, because I wasn't with a hooker today. Ha ha! There! Affleck, you the bomb in Phantom, yo!
Oh God, isn't that the oldest joke in Kevin Smith? I think you mentioned that.
It's probably his longest running joke in his View Askew universe, aside from Jay and Silent Bob. Um, yeah, so that joke just it was something that Kevin Smith had told Ben Affleck because Ben Affleck had went on to go do a movie called Phantoms, a Dean Koontz thriller, and he asked Kevin, "Hey, like, can you check out the movie and tell me what you think? Like, how did I do?" And Kevin, being Kevin and not really being a mean person, was like, "No, dude, you're good in this movie. You're the bomb." And and then when they made Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, he wrote that into Jay's script. It's the scene where they're filming Good Will Hunting 2, and they get figured out that they're not supposed to be there. And before they run away, Jay looks at Affleck with a very serious look, and he just yells at him, "Affleck, you the bomb in Phantoms, yo." But
Man,
they also reference it earlier in the movie with Ben Affleck when he's playing one of his other characters. Um, the guy from Chasing Amy. He's playing his Chasing Amy character, and they're talking about Ben Affleck, and he's like, "Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of it, but Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms." And then Jay looks at him, he's like, "Word, bitch, Phantoms like a motherfucker. What's up now?"
Holden McNeil there.
Yes, Holden
Found him.
McNeil. But yeah, they reference that there, and then later on in the movie when he sees quote unquote Ben Affleck, he says, "Affleck, you the bomb in Phantoms, yo."
Man, so straight up, I've never seen this film. I've never fucking seen it in my
Me
life.
either, though. I've never seen this movie before. I had no idea what this movie even was. The only thing I knew about this movie was that Ben Affleck was the bomb in it.
What's called? I'm not surprised that this movie gets lost and is not like the best. You know who directed it?
Not Dean Koontz. He was the writer, and he also wrote the novel. But
Uh, Joe Chappelle.
who?
Exactly. No, you know how
Was that Dave's brother?
I doubt it. No, you know how it was not going to be a good movie? He directed Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, the worst Halloween movie.
Oh, the sixth one.
Yeah, the one with Paul
The
Rudd,
sixth one, right? Yeah, that's the sixth one.
right?
Yeah, because Paul Rudd plays Tommy.
Yes, little Tommy Doyle,
Yeah,
which I don't know how the fuck they pulled that off, but okay.
I mean, Paul Rudd is Tommy Doyle.
Mm.
But this movie is kind of you know, I'm surprised because I was looking it up on IMDb. There's no Razzie nominations for this movie.
Maybe it was so like under the radar that they didn't even get a Razzie noms.
It got nominated for like best horror film from like the Academy of Science Fiction and whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
And then this other one, it was like best movie, and it's like a small little publication, but yeah, like no Razzies, nothing. I was surprised.
Well, honestly, man, this doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like a two-part episode of the X-Files.
Yeah, this movie was a little weird, a little weirdly shot. It's kind it's kind of like The Thing.
Dude, it like draws from so much. It draws from like The Thing, The Blob, H.P. Lovecraft. Like it draws from so much, but you would think if it draws from so much, it would be better. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, maybe that's part of the problem is that it doesn't know what it wants to be.
interesting cast. We have Liev Schreiber, a young Liev Schreiber, fresh off of Scream. Uh, what's her tits? Rose McGowan, fresh off of Scream as well. And Charmed. She was doing Charmed at the time. And we have obviously Ben Affleck, who is the youngest sheriff ever in
He
the
had,
history of sheriffs.
he had baby teeth.
Poor Affleck. It wasn't. No, I think that was the last year he had baby teeth because I think after this he did Armageddon.
And that's when Michael Bay made him fix it.
Michael Bay made him fix his baby teeth.
That threw me the fuck off though when I saw him with baby teeth. I was like, what the fuck? His smile isn't right.
That's just a fucked up thing to tell someone. Hey, you have baby teeth. Go fix it.
Hey, he paid for it though.
Go use 20 grand of the film budget to go fix your teeth.
Is that the most fucked up insult you can think of?
Like that's so mean.
I can think of worse things to say to somebody. Like, hey, go fix your face. Go fix those cheekbones. Oh, but you're forgetting someone, the most decorated actor in this whole weird ensemble, Peter O'Toole.
Oh yeah, the old Tool himself from Prince of
Arabia?
Yes.
Let me see. Where is it?
Yeah, he's
here?
from Prince of Arabia.
No, Lawrence Arabia. There you go.
Lawrence of Arabia. There it is.
The Stuntman,
Arabia.
The Fairy Year, Venus. He's an Oscar award-winning actor. So I mean, what the fuck was he doing in this piece of shit movie? That's not fair, but it's true. Like, what the
They
fuck were you
offered
doing
him
in this?
probably a good paycheck. Like, hey, do you want to do this movie?
Like, dude, it's so. But like, this movie has a very weird opening that again feels like a TV movie rather than a film. Because it opens with the sisters just driving into town and then finding out that everyone's gone. Like,
Yeah.
they start like 10 minutes into the movie.
Yeah,
Uh,
this movie starts off pretty like right away. Like no like easing into it, nothing. Just two sisters driving into town. Everyone in town is gone.
But see, like that's something a fucking book would do. But the thing is there's a big difference between the book and the movie and the media.
I want to say that's because they had the fucking writer of the book, the author of the book, write the screenplay.
That makes sense. He probably didn't want to change much.
Exactly. I think that's why they don't have people that write novels write screenplays, especially of their own book.
Well, like Francis Ford Coppola did that for The Godfather, but the thing is he looked at it as a chance to like fine tune it. He was like, I'm gonna cut all the fat off this bitch. I'm gonna make it the best it's ever been.
But
like he had that mentality though.
Francis Ford Coppola didn't write The Godfather.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Francis Ford Coppola. Fucking what's the other guy's name?
Mario
Puzo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mario Puzo. When he because he wrote the screenplay for the movie, he
Yeah.
went in with the mentality of I'm gonna edit the shit out of this. Like
He also had Francis Ford Coppola writing it with him, so
he helped him trim some of the fat, I'm sure.
yeah.
But it's like it's every writer's dream. Like you get a second crack at it. Like fuck yeah, like you get to make it even better, and he didn't. And it even says here like there's a bunch of nods to like H.P. Lovecraft, The Blob. Like this movie is all over the place. Sisters come in, everyone's gone. We're in an immediate mystery, and for some reason, all that's left are 3 cops.
Yeah. The 3 cops, Liev Schreiber, Ben Affleck, and Nikki Cat.
Which is like, how do you go from being a former FBI agent to a sheriff, and you're still that young?
Dude, he looks fucking 18 or 20.
He looks 18 at most. He looks like one of my students.
Like, I'm just like, how are you a sheriff? Was there no one running?
Well, not just that. Like he's somehow like the head sheriff. Like he's in charge of everybody. Like motherfucker, you look like you can't even drink beer. How are you my boss?
Exactly.
Ugh.
Another fun fact: Ben Affleck, Nikki Cat did the movie Dazed and Confused together.
Nicky Cat. Who the fuck is this Nicky Cat guy?
He's the third cop.
No, I know that, but like I don't think I've seen him in anything.
He's kind of a background character. In Dazed and, have you seen Dazed and Confused?
Never.
How?
I don't. That's not my genre. I've never even seen the dude either, or the Big
Me
Lebowski.
either,
I'm sorry.
but still, Dazed and Confused is probably one of the best movies that goes. That's not even over like weeks or days. It's only from the time school lets out, 3 o'clock to like 6 a.m. the next morning. Like that's all the movie covers, and it covers it masterfully.
Let me see. Ben Affleck. Oh, Matthew McConaughey's in this.
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich. What
You
the
need to
fuck?
watch Dazed and Confused.
Wait, is it the one where he says,
All right, all right, all right.
no. Good. The girl. I get older, but the girls all stay.
Yeah. He's like, that's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
What the fuck? Jesus.
But Matthew McConaughey plays that fucking one guy that didn't grow up from high school.
Oh god.
The one that still goes to high school parties.
Oh no. When we all know weird fucks like that.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Ugh. Okay. All right. Fuck it. It's on the list. So Phantoms, yo. Fucking. Is this a movie that you would put on? Like, can you imagine being like, I feel like watching Phantoms?
If I had to be honest, fuck no. Do I regret buying it for $8? Not really. I might revisit it just so we watch it, see like if I could pick up anything, but I mean, is it worth the joke? Sure.
Like, man, I feel like there's so much like good here, but I blame the fucking director because you have a talented team. You have a
I
good
like
solid
the concept.
cast.
The
Yeah.
concept is good.
What's it called? Like, I love the fact that they're even like, there's this scientist, what's the fuck's his name? The Peter O'Toole's character, Dr. Timothy Flight. I
Yeah.
like the fact of like, there's a conspiracy theorist that's, oh shit, he's actually telling the truth, man. Like, I like that idea. Fucking
Yeah.
they even invoke the Mothman, like that myth.
Yeah. I mean, he tells them like, no, like I was fired, but my stuff, like no one wanted to refute it, so they just called me crazy.
Because it's a challenge, it would mean you got to try and disprove it, and they
Yeah.
can't.
So they were just like, you're crazy. And he was like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm crazy. He's like, let me go write for this National Enquirer magazine.
And then the fucking government picks him up, and he's thinking, "You can't hold me here against my will." Shut the fuck up. Of course they will.
But I was getting more Thing vibes, mostly because the creatures. Did they ever mention the name? I'm drawing a blank.
I don't think so. They just call it
It was like it was like an ancient creature.
the ancient one, I think.
Yeah, and that's where I was getting like Thing vibes because it would like eat people and then absorb all their knowledge.
Yeah. But it could also reanimate them. Like
Yeah.
Native Striper hams it the fuck up. That one scene
Oh, yeah.
made me laugh. How low can you go? Like there's some funny bits, but the thing is, this movie is so bad it's funny. Like The Room.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if Scream 2 had just come out before this because Liev Schreiber was primarily in Scream 2. He was like only in a fucking news scene in Scream 1. And in Scream 2, he kind of hands it up also.
Wait, was he like the main killer? Well, he was the guy who
He was the
murdered
frame
Prescott?
killer.
Framed. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to remember the plot of Scream 1. It's been a while.
Scream 1. What? How do you
No,
not know the plot of Scream 1?
no, I don't remember his involvement in Scream 1. Was he the
He
one
was,
that they think killed Sidney Prescott's
he
mom?
was the one that was convicted. That she said that she saw him, but she didn't.
Oh, okay. But for Sidney's mom's murder?
Yeah.
And remind me, who actually did kill Sidney's mom?
Billy Loomis and
Oh, the two
what?
teenage boys.
Yeah, what's his face?
Oh, that's
Shetty.
right. That's right. And then they were gonna frame the dad like, oh, he went
Yeah.
crazy, right? Okay.
But wait,
There's
more.
Oh man, it's been so long since I've seen Scream.
I love Scream. It's my favorite horror movie.
Scream 6 is coming out in what, next month?
That one looks decent. I don't think Neve Campbell's in it.
No, no, she's not gonna be in it. She's like, I'm good. Like, I don't wanna be in it.
Makes sense.
But no, guess how I'm gonna watch Scream 6?
Hmm.
I'm gonna take my nephews and my niece to go watch it.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Yeah, apparently they love horror movies. They were Scream and
Dude,
Michael
a
Myers.
lot of
respectively.
kids are into horror.
Like,
Trust me. I get second graders asking for scary books.
I mean, give them The Shining and see what that does to them.
That's too fucking old for them, dude. They won't even understand what the fuck's going on in that book.
Get them an audiobook, man. Help them cheat. We should probably talk about Phantoms a little more.
Yeah. Let's talk about Phantoms. It was produced. Who was it produced by, Eddie?
Dean Koontz.
No. Give you a clue.
Oh.
I'll give you his name starts with an H.
Yeah, it was produced by Joel Solison.
Almost there.
There's a Bob Weinstein.
There's Bobby. Old Bobby there.
Good old Bob, yeah.
Who else?
That's it. There's no one fucking else in there.
Are you sure? There's a third name there.
There's a fourth thing, you son of a bitch. Notorious bastard, well-known bellend, Harvey the We Don't Want You Weinstein.
Well, I think it's funny. Well, not funny in the sense of like, oh,
Nah,
man, it's so
funny.
fucking funny. But like how people were so shocked by this. They were shocked. What? A producer was making women do these things? That was the running joke of Hollywood for years.
This makes sense. He supported Roman Polanski. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Hey, Roman Polanski made The Pianist, Oscar winner.
I don't give a fuck. I'll run over his ball sack with a car. Backwards.
He was great in Rush Hour 3.
He plays the French guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Son of a whore. Wow. Okay. I did not know that. Okay, do you think he did it? Fine, fuck it. Let's ask the question. Do you think he did it?
He did do it. He admitted to it.
Oh, he admitted to it? I thought there were just allegations and he kind of left the country out of fear.
Who leaves the country out of fear if you're innocent?
You're not wrong. Oh my gosh, he was under 14. What the fuck, Polanski? Jesus.
Yeah, she was like 13.
How the fuck do people work with this guy?
I don't know.
Like, that's toxic.
Hey, it's like the same thing with Woody Allen.
I don't know how people work with Woody Allen either. See, I always thought his movies were creepy even when I didn't know any better. Like, I always
Dude, his
thought, like,
movies were. I don't care what anyone says. His movies are straight dog shit.
the Woody Allen?
Yes.
Look, I'm not going to say that they were or weren't dog shit. I'm just going to say this. How the fuck do you watch a movie about a grown-ass man dating a high school girl and think that that's okay? Annie Hall, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Even New Yorkers hate Woody Allen because he always portrays New York as this fucking like magical place, and like it's nothing like that.
Oh, God damn it, Woody Allen. I think there have been new allegations since that documentary came out surrounding Woody Allen, something like that.
Oh yeah, the one where he groomed his stepdaughter.
How the fuck do you get away with that?
Well, he groomed her and he married her when she was legal.
But like, no one's gonna be the one to be like, hey, I don't know about this.
No.
Fucking Hollywood's dirty. Let's talk about
But
Phantom some more.
yes, this movie was also produced by Harvey Weinstein. Um, that whole, and this was like considering what Miramax's golden age.
Yeah.
Because
It was
Miramax was pretty fucking big at this point.
they were post Freddy Krueger, but just pre Lord of the Rings.
No, not New Line Cinema, Miramax.
No, but didn't Miramax also? Oh, you're right. New Line Cinema different. You're right. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
No, yeah, Miramax was popping out like rom coms, dramas, like things like that. Like they're pretty much that $8 to $15 million movie market. That's where Miramax is living.
Well, they were doing pretty good from what I'm reading from their output.
And I mean, they were pretty much at the top of their game at that point.
Bridget Jones' Diary was on the cusp. The Musketeer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The Crying Game.
Yeah. Is Miramax still active?
Yeah,
God, they don't do much anymore, do they? Oh, wait, they did Halloween Ends?
yeah,
Shit, I did not even know that they were still active.
yeah. They're still active. It's not owned by the Weinsteins.
I mean, good. Good for them.
I don't know if I don't know if Bob still has a stake in it because I don't think any allegations were made against Bob. I think it was just Harvey.
No. Oh, City of Lies was good.
Yeah,
Huh, not bad.
I'm telling you, dude. Miramax at that point in time, they were pretty much at the top of their game.
Sure. But this movie was definitely not at the top of their game. So
I don't think they made their budget back when they made this movie.
I mean, it made 5.6 mil. I gotta assume it probably cost like at least
I
10
think the
mil.
budget was like 14 million.
Jesus. Probably half of that went to Peter O'Toole by itself.
I think I want to say this movie came out after Good Will Hunting.
Well, January 26, 1998. Let's check out Ben Affleck's filmography real quick here.
Because I mean that's what people give Ben Affleck a lot of shit for is because after Good Will Hunting, Matt Damon went on to do like really good movies, like Oscar movies. While Ben Affleck went and did like popcorn movies, like big Hollywood movies.
Yeah, Phantoms came out the year after Good Will Hunting, but the same year as Armageddon.
So this was definitely pre-Armageddon because he looks different in Armageddon. He looks older in Armageddon.
He looks like, and I mean this is the nicest way, grizzled. Like he looks like
Yeah.
he's been through some shit.
Yeah. Like he looks older in Armageddon. This one he still looks like Good Will Hunting, Ben Affleck.
Right. And this is definitely pre the way back Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah. Very pre the way back.
Because the way back, dude, he looks aged.
So
Like,
would you say in this cast who in fact was the bomb in Phantoms? Yo.
I gotta say, man, I think Peter O'Toole. How about yourself? Who was the bomb in this film?
I mean, Peter O'Toole is good because he actually takes it seriously.
That's why, dude. He hams it the fuck up.
But I feel like he's not in the movie long enough for us to consider him to be the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Mm-hmm. So who was the bomb in Phantoms, yo?
I love Liev Schreiber's character. I thought he did really well. Affleck, I do think like he did do well for like him because I think at this point he hadn't done many movies. I think he had done School Ties, Dazed and Confused, Good Will Hunting. I think he did some PSA for steroids. A TV program for steroids. I remember seeing it. Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
And so I think he was like still getting like his feet wet. I thought he did fine. I just think the movie itself like was lacking like stuff.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, they put them in a bunch of movies.
Who?
Those kids from Good Will Hunting?
You mean that fucking movie with Mork from Ork in it?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan either. But Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
Word, bitch. Phantom's like a motherfucker. What's up now?
Yeah, it's a really weird movie. It feels like they were on like gear number 3 and they could have gone to gear 5 and it would have been great.
Yeah.
Like it's like right there on you were what's the fucking meme? You were this close to greatness? Yeah.
I wonder why they called it Phantoms.
That's another one. Like, why? Call it the fucking Mothman.
I thought it was gonna be because I went into this dry. I thought it was gonna be about ghosts.
Me fucking too. I was like,
I was
okay,
like, this
where's
is
where's the haunting?
This is ancient things.
No, I fucking call it the Mothman, man. Like that's because that was a big myth at the time. It was a big urban legend, the Mothman. Fucking go all the way with it. There's no one copyrighted it. It's like copyrighting Sasquatch. You can't do it. Fucking make a movie about it.
Yeah, I was like, why the fuck is this called Phantoms? But overall, if I had to rate this movie, I don't know, I'd probably give it out of 5, 2.5.
I'm gonna give it like a D plus. It's not good, man. Like I had to grunge through it. I was like, man, I could be watching something else right now.
I you know what? 2 stars out of 5.
You know what I think is the perfect game to play with this movie? A drinking game. Get drunk with your friends and shit talk this movie. I think that's the best way to watch this film.
Oh yeah.
Get hammered and watch it with your friends.
So can we wholeheartedly say that Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo?
Indeed. Ben Affleck was the bomb, the only bomb in Phantoms.
All right. As long as we can answer that question, I think this movie's safe.
For now.
And I'm so happy that this joke never fucking dies. I hope if I ever see Ben Affleck on the street, I can yell out, Affleck, you're the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
God, I want to make a Batman joke, but nah.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, like a yell, like you were a shitty Batman, or they never gave you a chance.
Joke. That's just mean.
You had baby teeth.
I think you just. I don't think you understand what a joke is.
No, I was trying to think of something funny to say, but I got nothing. Like, good job, good job, everybody.
Affleck, you live up to the joke.
I don't know.
For me, it's just always fun to see like when I saw Ben Affleck induct Jay and Silent Bob into the Chinese theater. Mm-hmm. Someone in the crowd yells out, "Affleck, you the bomb in Phantoms, yo!"
What was it? Did he just smile and like point? Like,
yeah, he smiled, he laughed. He's like, "Phantoms, oh, that joke will never die."
Oh man, maybe we'll get lucky and meet Ben Affleck someday. You never know. When this podcast blows up, right?
Yeah, when this podcast blows up.
Oh,
but then we have to go through your sex scandals, your sex ring, your trafficking ring.
Why can't we go through your fucking scandals? Let's talk about that.
What scandals? I'm completely raw. People that are completely raw don't have scandals.
Wait.
Maybe it would have had a chance if they got Kevin Smith from the 90s, back when he had the juice to get Affleck in his movies.
Ew, wait. Didn't they make that Jersey Girl movie?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan, but Affleck was the bomb as Batman, yo.
Word, bitch! Batfleck like a motherfucker!
What's up now?
Shit. I got nothing. I can't think of anyone.
It's always the people that try to make themselves look nice and tidy that have scandals.
I'm not tidy. I am politically correct. There's a fucking difference.
You're not politically correct when you're the camera's off.
Fuck you.
The amount of slurs
don't fucking worry about it, you piece of shit.
Would scare you. He
Fuck
makes you think he's fucking lefty, but he's not. He says some horrible things.
Give me an example, Freddie. Do it here live on air.
You know, this is just Eddie talking through me. He's holding up cue cards right now. He calls black people.
I swear to God, I'll kill you. I'll kill you, son of a bitch. I'm keeping this on the podcast, by the way.
Dude, I had to text a parent today that their kid walked into the cafeteria saying it smells like dick and penis in here. Third grader.
That kid's gonna be all right.
No, dude. This kid fucking gets on my last goddamn nerve.
Drug him.
I
Put
can't.
Tylenol in his milk.
No.
What? You're not allowed to because you don't have the guts to.
Tylenol, what am I gonna do? Give him a fucking pain relief headache?
No, baby Tylenol knocks people out. Or give him
No,
that.
it doesn't. Your parents weren't giving you baby Tylenol. They were just fucking giving you liquor to fucking put you out.
Jesus, that's a lie. Fuck. Oh God.
You don't have appointments or what?
No, not right now.
Is your fucking office soundproof?
Mostly. There's no one here. Everyone leaves after 5. I just stick around to record.
Really?
Yeah, I do it like once every 2 weeks. I stay here late to record.
Oh.
Most of the time we record Saturday mornings. That's
right.
a peek into the life, folks.
All right. So I gave it a 2, you gave it a D.
Giggity.
But we were able to salvage this movie by saying Affleck was, in fact,
The bomb.
the bomb in Phantoms. Yo. All right. So next week, everybody, we're going to be reviewing one of my personal favorite football movies,
Mine as well.
The Replacements.
A movie I didn't know was based on a true story, but you'll learn more about that next week.
Based on a true story. If you haven't seen, there is a 30 for 30 on it called The Year of the Scabs. If you ever want to watch it, that is what it is about.
I gotta watch that episode then.
If you have ESPN Plus, it's on there.
I've got the bundle, so I got ESPN Plus. I'll look for it.
Watch 30 for 30, Year of the Scabs. That will give you a glimpse into the real life story of the replacement players that took over the NFL while the NFL players went on strike. But yes, that is our review of Phantoms, everybody. This is Fernando from the Rollback Podcast, and we also have, say your name, Dum Dum. He forgot his name. He's shy. He gets camera shy.
Someday, I swear to God, friend, I'm gonna put you down. Like it's not even gonna be fair. I'm gonna get you with a baseball bat behind your head.
Say the name.
Go fuck yourself. My name. I've been Eddie. This is the Rollback. I'm his boss, by the way. We'll see y'all next week.
Let's cut it.